Welcome back to the Middlesbrough Review. We are previewing the Monday night Middlesbrough game against Leeds United. Should be a cracking game, this one. And we're also looking back at Middlesbrough trip to Portman Road. And we're doing, of course, that with Lewis. Good afternoon, Lewis. How are you? Welcome
Hi,
back
Mark.
from
All
your
good.
trip to Ipswich. A nice long journey for you on Saturday, but enjoyable one.
Very, yeah, lovely weather. Red hot, especially what we're used to up here. And yeah, another really good display as well.
Yeah. When you scored, I actually feared the worst for Ipswich because I know that usually when Middlesbrough score first, usually you tend to just go into your shells and hang on. But was the draw fair result?
Probably was, yeah, on the balance of play. They had chances in the first half. We did ride our luck a bit. Did what we normally do, sit in, play on the break against these bigger teams. But to be fair, second half we were really good and we could have won it. I know the top three are all wobbling a bit at the moment, and you could see that, Ipswich were getting really, really nervy on the pitch. And in the end, I think they would probably have been happy with a point come the full-time whistle. But for us, I mean, the draw in itself ended any slight hope of playoffs because we're 8 away now with 3 games left, so it's not mathematically impossible, but it is. But if you take the game in isolation, we're 9 unbeaten now. It's been a heck of a run. It's been a brilliant run, to be honest. And the last 2 games, point at Millwall, point at Ipswich. Point at Holland and Ipswich. If you take the games in isolation, really, really good results. It's just a shame that bit too little, too late.
It is, isn't it? And if only you'd realised the season started in November, didn't start in November, because usually relegation, weren't you? We're going down. Chat was as early in September, but
We like to give
yeah,
teams a head start.
absolutely, absolutely. Okay, I want to ask you about the players out of contract, because we're coming up to the end of the season, and naturally there are a number of players that are coming to the end. We'll have bring our Leeds fan in a second, but if I ask you about, let's do the loans first.
Yeah,
Do Middlesbrough break the bank for any of these that you've had with you for the year? Of since January, anyway, some of them.
yeah, I'd say 2 yeses and 2 nos. So the 2 nos first. Luke Thomas hasn't really done anything since he's arrived. We've already got 2 left backs. We definitely won't be signing him. And then Sam Greenwood, he started pretty well, but he burnt out very, very quickly and been really frustrating. There's so many games where you just don't realise he's on the pitch. Um, Probably not a surprise why he's on loan from Leeds, but yeah, I just can't see us signing him. There's reports as well that he's got a promotion clause if Leeds do go up, and he'll be on big wages. But then the other two, Aylin, he's just getting better by the week. At first, he took a bit of time to get going, but probably because he hadn't played in a while. But I think he's got 5 assists now since he come. So he's definitely played his way into a contract. And Lewis O'Brien, if we can afford him and with his wages, I think obviously if Forest stay up, that will help. We've got to be signing O'Brien because, he's one of the best midfielders in the league. So yes for O'Brien and Aylin, but firm nose for Greenwood and Thomas.
Okay. Johnny Howson is now aging.
You wouldn't
So
think it.
no, but has been put some good performances in. Gets an extra 1 year, would you say?
Absolutely. There's absolutely no doubt. I mean, there's no signs at all that he's slowing down. He's like Benjamin Button, just year on year. He's been so consistent. And actually, when he's not been playing this season, we've missed him. So yeah, it's an absolute certainty he gets another year. And I wouldn't be surprised if he gets another year again on top of that. We'll be here at the same stage next year having the same discussion. So yeah, absolute banker house. And
All right, let's bring in our Leeds fan. You've already highlighted there, Lewis, that Middlesbrough form is down to some Leeds players that you had on loan, but there'll be no favours this week. Steve, you'll be heading to the Riverside on Monday night. First of all, you frustrated yourselves. This is a Monday night fixture.
Yeah, just based on travel and but I think I'm frustrated at everything. We could be playing at Saturday 3 o'clock right now, Mark, and I'm not looking forward to it because we are doing our best to bottle this promotion chase. So yeah, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, I'm not I'm not entirely confident what the heat's on at the minute.
Yeah, because you must have watched Plymouth versus Leicester on Friday night,
Yeah,
and then you play Blackburn obviously on the Saturday, and yeah, you go and bottle it yourselves. But it's happening in the Premier League, isn't it? It's mentality monsters. As much as I hate the phrase, it's who's got that belief. And I've got to be honest with you, the last place I think any team would want to be going to at this moment in time and current form is these guys. What do you make of Middlesbrough?
yeah, they've been inconsistent as you've just both been touching on, but then they are turning in some really good performances. Obviously, from afar, I've kept a lookout for Bill Ayling, and I know that he's done really well for you, and your boy up top's on fire as well, isn't he? So definitely some danger players. Howson, I absolutely love. He's still he gave me some great memories in League One and even in the Championship. So they've got a lot of danger, no doubt about it. Something needs to happen. I don't know what it is. If we need to kick it off someone's backside or some just mental lucky goal, but we need something to break this form that we're currently on.
Okay. Let's go to score predictions from you both then, please. We'll be watching live next Monday. Lewis, you can go first.
Yeah, I've actually got 3 scores on a bounce now, so I'm due a bad one. But yeah, I think the form we're in at the moment, and even though going into the game we might have nothing to play for in terms of mathematically we might be out the playoffs because it's the Monday game. It's not a nothing game when Leeds are in town. It'll be a heck of an atmosphere, close to a sellout, if not a sellout, and we would like nothing more than to dent their promotion charge and not just heart but head as well. I really do see us winning the game because, like I say, they're wobbling. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 win.
Okay. See.
Yeah, I'd love to disagree with Lewis, but I do see it being a really tough fixture for us Monday. So I'd be happy to get out of there, not too demoralised, and maybe on a 1-1.
Okay. And Michael Carrick, as an ex-United player, is not going to be doing Leeds any favours at all whatsoever, is he? All right, enjoy the game, both of you. Thank you for joining us on the Middlesbrough Review. 2 more games to go, Lewis. And then this very long season is all over. Thanks very much.
Cheers, bye.